What's up? It's your boy, your mans in them, Tay Payne. And I was talking to this with my friend, like fast food chains when they don't stay in their lane. Like you just want them to stay in their lane. Like McDonald's, you make the Big Mac good, you make the cheeseburger good, you make the whatever's in the even the quarter pounder, the double quarter pounder, you make that good. But the first time they I guess you could say went outside their lane. The first time they went outside their lane was when they came with the big and tasty. And you might as well would have called that big and nasty. Like it was nasty. Like they tried to add tomatoes and and some the whole lettuce and it was just nasty. It was just a nasty deal. They tried to come back with it a few times and it just was not good at all. Then the McRib. The McRib was trash. It's like, what kind of meat is that? That is not red meat. That is not Tony Roma's red meat. This is something else. This is like the 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 cow's balls or the back of the cow's neck. I don't know what kind of meat that was, but it was not red meat. Then they tried to shape it like a rib, like with all the little ridges. And no, 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 you cannot do that. Nasty. Get it out. Get it out of here. And then they had more nasty things. But the last nasty thing I saw from McDonald's, they had the inside of the Big Mac. I'm talking about the special sauce. We talking about the lettuce. We talking about the pickles. We talking about all that. And they wrapped it in a tortilla shell. Didn't even taste it. Didn't want to taste it because any tortilla shell from McDonald's is not gonna fly over here. It's gonna make my stomach bubble. It's gonna make me sick. It's gonna make me just completely sick. And I mean, he probably go to the hospital after that. That was a bad. I don't even know. Forgot what it was called, but it was just a bad business move. It was out of there like in 2 weeks. I didn't. Nasty. Just stick to the Big Mac. McDonald's, KFC. Now they went back and forth with people with KFC and the way they get down. First thing I saw from them was I guess it was the bowl, the bowl with the potatoes, the bowl with the what it having chicken, cheese, and I don't know what it had. It had some more stuff in it, and one of my homeboys, shout out to at West LA T3, you know what I'm saying? But he said it was good. I thought personally it just looked like a big bowl of bullshit. Basically, in a nutshell, like a big bowl of bullshit. They just hooked up, and that's it. That's it. Some shit you go to at 2 o'clock in the morning, probably. I don't know when you fucked up. I guess. Then I guess it was last year, or it could have been this year, top of this year. I don't know. But they came with the nastiest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Didn't try it, didn't want to. It was called the double decker, the double stack, the double meat. I don't know. But it had like two thick pieces of meat, no chicken, about this big, that substituted for the bun. And it had everything else in the middle: the lettuce, the tomatoes, the, I guess, some sauce. Just all the way nasty. It was foul. It looked foul. How can you eat that much? How can you eat that much meat? Two thick pieces of meat, about 2 inches thick. Nasty. Didn't even want to try it. Didn't want a bite of it. Nothing to do with that thing. That thing just looked it massive. It looked it disgusting. It almost, when I seen the commercial, it had nothing but fat people talking about they loved it, didn't want it, didn't want nothing to do with it. I mean, that was the poorest attempt that I've ever seen. And not to mention, I don't even know why they're selling grilled chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's in the name. Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's in the name. Is nothing you can. Why would you try to grill now? My mom bought a. She said she was gonna buy some chicken. Went to KFC. Thought I was gonna have a bucket of fried chicken, and she came back with a bunch of grilled chicken. Don't want it. Give me the sides, and I'm done. And I'm done with you. So you fast food chains, Stay in y'all lane. I'm out.